Alright, very quickly before the video starts, I just want to ask you guys to please let me know in the comments below. Do you guys prefer these longer type videos where, you know, the video might get up to 30 minutes, 40 minutes long? Or let me know if you guys, you know, think that's too long. Maybe you guys want me to condense them down to be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. I could definitely do that for you guys. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, good morning everyone. As you guys saw there, I just scaled out a little bit of out of these 392 put swings that I grabbed yesterday. So now I'm only holding 30% position. I scaled out the original, or the first 30% around here. Then I scaled out some more 30% down here. I put a stop loss on the remaining at 320 on these contracts. So if it hits 320, I'll get stopped out on the rest. But so far it's like an 80% win on the position, which is really solid. I ended up buying these yesterday after hours, because as you guys know, you guys can actually purchase SPX and SPY options and QQQ options up to 15 minutes after close. And the reason I ended up picking them up, I didn't go too heavy on them, but the reason I picked them up was because Peacock ended up closing at 1.05 yesterday, which is actually really strange because it's not like we had a very bearish day yesterday. Sure, we ended up closing red on the day. We had to move down, but it wasn't like the most bearish day. We just hit 100% of the position. Let's go. And so I ended up picking up those puts for a swing, and it worked out nicely. You know, Nvidia came out with some news, and we got a really solid. We basically opened down like 0.8 or 0.9%, and then we're getting some nice continuation right here during market open. So yeah, it worked out really nicely. But if you guys remember, I had 402 and 401 puts earlier in this week. So if I show you guys where they're at now, those 400s are now at 970, and those 402s are now at 1154. Man, oh man, do I wish I was still holding those. The 400s are now $10 in the money. Those 402s are $12 in the money now, or about to be $12. That's crazy, man. But I ended up selling the last of my 400s. I think was it yesterday? So Tuesday I ended up selling out the last of the 400s around 479, and now those are at 942. So I did leave quite a bit on the table there. Sucks, but you know, it happens. Where was my last sell on the 402s? Let me see. I'm probably gonna get mad right now. Okay, my last sell on the 402s was at 619, and now they're at 12. So I missed out on like 100% on both of those. Sucks, man, but still had a very solid you know, trade with those, and can't complain too much. You know, who would have thought Nvidia and you know, they were gonna come out with this kind of news here. So, and at least we caught part of it with now these 392. So it's not like we completely missed out. Basically, we made up the 100% we would have made with these positions here. Obviously, we would have made more if we held the other ones, because we were in heavier, and that 100% move was a bigger move on the contract, since, like, you know, these went from 179 to 3, so it's like a just under $2 move on the contracts. It would have been a $6 move and a $5 move on the contract. So as you guys can see now, Peacock is 1.11, and what a move, man. We're all the way down to 390.55. Let's check the daily on SPX here. Crazy, we came all the way down to this level over here. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid red days here. Crazy, man. From the top, we've dropped 9.6, almost 10%. I told you guys, man, like, take the elevator down. We're all the way back down to 3,900. We said it, man. You know, right before you know it, we're right near lows again. 7%. Okay, just got stopped out the rest there at 3.3. Alright, it's all good. Caught a nice play there. We're definitely getting oversold territory now. If you look at the daily, we're really extended for the 90 MA. We're now what? We're a whole 3.43% extended for the 90 MA. So you could probably pick up some calls here for some low risk trades, but not gonna go against the trend. Not gonna fight it. I'll take my 1.67% day. That's above my daily goal of 1%. So, and I haven't even taken any trades today. It's just my swing trade from yesterday. So let's go. That's more than I can ask for. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end my day here. Now we're well up over 10% on the account now within the past 5 trading days. So it's basically like if we would have started short up here and sold it right now. That's basically what we call on the account. If we went full position short here, with no leverage. So I'm happy with that. Oh, and yesterday, by the way, was a small red day. The day ended up being a negative 0.10% day. So nothing too special. It wasn't entertaining or anything. Here's the P&L on TradeZella. Now, because I was holding swings, they placed the P&L a little bit different, right? Like technically, I think this day should be the biggest here on Friday, but because I didn't end up closing those positions on that day, they count the P&L towards the other days, I believe. So yeah, but you can still see that I had really solid 3 past days. Today should end up being about the size of these ones, and then this was yesterday, small red day. Like I said, nothing significant. Ended up being a negative 0.10% down day. So yeah, nothing crazy, but that's the name of the game, right? Protect your downside, and eventually the upside will come. It's all about risk management, man. Because if you're able to control those red days, then if you've traded before, I think you've realized this, but making money isn't that all that difficult in trading. The difficult part comes in actually holding on to that money and not giving it back. That's where the tough part comes in. Alright, what's up, guys? Just like an update here. Market just closed 4 minutes ago. As you can see, we had a nice bounce here. We basically went to go test 3,900, and we weren't able to break below that. And then we saw a pretty big significant bounce. I was so close to grabbing calls somewhere around here in this area. I think it was somewhere here, but I was waiting for that 390 flush on SPY, which we didn't get. We missed it by 6 cents. I wanted it to flush, drop to 389, 60, 50, right? Get that big flush right when you break that key level. And I was gonna pick up some calls and look for that first bounce, because we were getting super extended, but I just missed my entry. And then I watched those calls. I saw them go as low as 3.8, and they hit a high of 8.6 in a couple candles. So unfortunate that I missed that, but I ended up catching a meta play here towards end of day. I was actually looking to swing this, but I ended up selling them because they went up 50% real fast. So I'm like, all right, I'll just take that, not have to worry about the swing. And then I went super light on these, which obviously now I regret that. You can see it just updated here. My entry was, or you guys just saw my average price, and then I sold them at 114. So solid 50% trade there. Again, I was looking for that swing just because Meta has held up a lot nicer, and look at this base on the daily chart. Super nice here, and it just felt like it had relative strength. It was up green on the day while SPY, QQ, and most other names were red on the day. So I was like, if we have a green day tomorrow, this bounce gets some continuation, Meta would be a nice one to hold. I still believe that, and I might regret selling those today, but you know what, 50%, I'm happy with that. Here's a screenshot of the trade, 50% on Meta, and yeah, finishing the day up 1.82%, which is crazy. Now we're up 12% in the past 5 days, which is insane. Starting off September really strong here, and if we can continue this momentum from August going into September, that would be amazing. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update there. And yeah, other than that, we're coming into tomorrow with the flats. Might not go too aggressive tomorrow because I don't have a clear idea on the direction of the market right now. Obviously, you know, midterm to longer term, I am leaning bearish here. But obviously today we had this bounce. Don't want to fight this momentum. Who knows how high this bounce could be. Previously we were looking for that hourly bounce. Now we're looking for that daily bounce. So this could get going to the upside here. My first target here, if I had to guess where we're headed, I would say a retest of 4,000 or maybe up to this 4,015 area where we have this supply zone here. I would expect there, and that would give time for the 90 EMA to come down, and you know, we get closer together and we're not as extended anymore. So that's what I would expect here. But right now I don't have any position. I did have those meta calls, but I sold out of them. And then other than that, I'm not gonna be playing puts here. Gonna be very careful. Again, we're extended, looking for that bounce. Gonna wait to see where that bounce lands us, and then once that happens, we'll give it a couple of days, and then we'll reconsider looking for puts to see if we go even further downside, because I think we do have a lot more room downside here if that's where market wants to go. But we have to wait to see where this bounce pans out, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm not going to continue rambling for too much. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have been crushing in this market, and yeah, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or next week. And again, reminder, let me know if you guys want these type of videos to be longer, or if you would prefer if I cut them down so they're a lot shorter and you can watch them like in 10 minutes under, and that way you don't have to spend too much time, but you still get the update, you still see the trades, and then I provide as much explanation as possible, and then I'll cut out all like the not as important parts. So let me know for sure on that.